This is the new kitchen at the Beach House project. It has the granite countertops, new cabinets, oak floors. This is the island with the sink, dishwasher, sink disposal, island sink drainage system. We put in these beams. There used to be a wall in the kitchen there. Now that it's opened up, you can look from the kitchen out onto Puget Sound and into the living room. You can see the deck that we built there has the glass railings that don't interrupt your view. This time of the year there's a lot of ducks and waterfowl migrating, so you see a lot of things swimming around out in the Puget Sound there. There's also a lot of seals, sea lions, harbor seals, salmon jumping, eagles, osprey. It's neat to watch. There's the fireplace with the slate mantle in front of it. There's the island and the kitchen back there. Nice wide open room, stairways coming up from the basement, new oak flooring. So we're gonna walk over here to the door and take a look out the front here. This is the front, even though it's on the hillside. Those are the new concrete stairs that were put in and the retaining wall. There's a lot of drainage that has been installed to control groundwater. So we'll start going up the stairs here. You can see the serpentine look of the stairs. They have a nice curve. And up we go. The steps are cut in a kind of a pie cut, 12 inches on the inside, the narrow side, 19 inches on the outside, and a few of them are straight, so they're just 12 inches on both sides. We're on the first platform here. You can turn around and look at the view if you want. We're coming up the second portion of the concrete stairs onto the second landing. There's a lot of groundwater control has been installed here. You can see by the slope of the old tramway how steep the hillside was. Looking out onto Puget Sound from the platform, it's a nice place to stop midway up or down the hillside trail here. So there's the switchback and some more concrete stairs and the path leading up to the new timber steps. The path is easier to walk now with those stairs. We've lessened the incline so it's easier to walk up. And these are the new timber stairs. They're 8x8 and 4x8 treated lumber. They'll have some half-inch rebar hammered through them to go into the ground and hold things together, stabilizing everything. That's a tram platform there on the right for bringing in materials and hauling out waste. This is the step walk up the new stairs. And there's the top there. You can see they lead to another switchback level area. And turning around, looking back down at the stairs, you can see they have a nice long sweeping turn. It's a very comfortable walk up, much better than what used to be there. We're going to walk back down the steps in a second and take a look at the angle of the hillside compared to the top step. There's a lot of shrubbery has been removed during construction, and when the ferns and undergrowth grow back, it fills in nicely and just gives it a very woodsy feel. So we're going to back up here and you can take a look at the side retainer for the pathway here. I'll point to it here in just a second. There's the 4x8s on the side retaining dirt, and you can see how they will run into the top step there. and it will lessen the slope of the pathway, and again making it a little easier to walk up and down the hillside. The 3 steps up above here take care of some problems with there were some roots with that big cedar tree there, and there were kind of obstructions in the pathway, so when we come in with some crushed gravel, we'll fill the steps, and that will go over all the irregularities in the pathway, making it safer and easier to walk without tripping over roots and whatever else might be in the pathway there. And you can see the pathway, the switchback up above here at this turn. You can see the wood on there is all decaying, coming apart, not supported. It's a hazard to walk now. They're just slowly coming apart. So we're going to take all this apart and put in some new timber frame steps up here too. And since we're putting in all new, we can change the positions of the steps a little bit and try to make things as easy as possible for climbing. And you can see the pathway down below there. There's a bit of work to do yet. Needs a new railing. It's going to be a bit of digging. We'll walk along here and take another look at the steps below. A little perspective change as you climb upward. You can see the path below the first switchback. That's the second switchback in the middle. Now we'll take a look down at the curved stairway. It has a nice appearance to it. It's that long sweeping curve. And then up here are the last set of stairs that need to be replaced. You can see how they're all just decaying, shifting, and coming apart. Up here you see the top of the tramway. There's the tram track on the bottom right. The tram control house is underneath the deck in the center where you see the window there. There's all the power distribution for all the houses and the tram. This here's another set of steps that are going to be changed to concrete, but that won't need to happen immediately. These are still in decent enough shape. We'll take a walk out onto the tram deck, and you can see the view of Puget Sound. There's a nice view of Puget Sound from here. You get some fabulous sunsets looking from this position. And there is the tram dolly making its way up the track. After all the remodeling on the house and Hillside is done, then we'll do some restoration work on the tram, putting a new roof and making it look nice again. No sense in fixing it up until after all the work is done. The tram. Pick up my tools and head on home.